Hey, what's up? This is Mike, El Boricua from the Three Guys Rant, and this is my rant for the week. Growing up in Puerto Rico, yes, I'm Puerto Rican, in case you haven't noticed that by my accent. As a child, I lived through a few hurricanes. Hurricane season was fun for us neighborhood kids because it meant no school. We could stay around at home, do nothing all day, and challenge each other to stand in the pelting rain to see who could stand the pain the longest. Yes, in case you don't know, rain in hurricane force winds hurts like a mother. But anyways, it didn't hurt as bad as when your mom went and grabbed your puny little ass and dragged your ass into the house and gave you a pela for being out there like a clown. The neighborhood kids were watching from their houses, laughing at your ass. And yes, we lived in houses. We're not animals. Anyways, the one thing that you knew even as a child was that when the authorities issued an evacuation order, you got the out of town. You left. You did not stay in to ride out the storm. You don't stay in case looters come. Even if they did, we didn't have they could steal anyways. You just got the out. Last week, as Hurricane Isaac was pummeling the Gulf Coast again, thankfully not as bad as Katrina did, there was people there that decided to stay and not evacuate. To which I was thinking, you know what? If they don't want to leave, them. Why are we going to send people in if we have to go evacuate them? If you are told to evacuate days before a hurricane and you decide to stay, from my point of view, off. We're not sending anyone in to rescue your dumb period. As Americans, we have a lot of rights. Some of those rights are guaranteed by the Constitution. The one right we do not have is the right to put another person's life in danger because of our own selfish stupidity. And that is exactly what you do when you do not evacuate and first responders have to go out and save your ass. These first responders, in case you were wondering, are people too. They have families. Their fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters. Get the picture, moron? They have families at home hoping that they return home at night or whenever their shift happens to end. But because you decided not to evacuate, not because you woke up by surprise during a flash flood or anything like that, because you did have warning for days that the hurricane was coming and you needed to get out, but you decided not to evacuate, they're going out there risking their lives. And to top it off, there were some reports of people that had to be evacuated during Isaac this week that had to be evacuated during Katrina as well. They didn't want to evacuate back then. To me, that is just bull. What we should have done is not send anybody else and just pick you off one by one from a helicopter. That would have been great sniper training. But anyways, then there are those other people that are making excuses for you. Oh, you couldn't get out. There was no way of knowing. Bull. This is the 21st century. There's cable news, TV, smartphones, you name it. You knew the hurricane was coming. If you have these warnings about an impending hurricane making landfall, you can walk, bike, crawl, roll your wheelchair, take a cab, steal a car, do whatever the hell you have to do and get the out of town. Quit waiting for someone else to come out and risk their lives to save your again. Quit asking a stranger to risk their lives to save you because you decided to stay. You know what? It. When they told you to evacuate, you should have. It is about time we stop making excuses for people and start holding them accountable for their own actions. If you decide not to evacuate when you're told that you have to, what you need to do is bend over, grab your ankles, and kiss your own goodbye. Anyways, this is my rant for this week.